In the ever-evolving landscape of country music, where heartbreak and reinvention are as much a part of the genre's DNA as steel guitars and wide-open spaces, Keith Urban's recent performance has struck a particularly resonant chord. The New Zealand-born singer-songwriter, whose career has spanned decades of chart-topping hits and deeply personal ballads, took to the stage for a live rendition of his 2016 duet, The Fighter, originally featuring Carrie Underwood. What should have been a nostalgic nod to one of his most enduring collaborations instead became a moment of subtle but seismic shift. Urban, with his trademark blend of charisma and vulnerability, altered a key lyric in the song, a change that instantly ignited social media and fueled speculation about his personal life, particularly in the wake of his recent divorce from longtime wife Nicole Kidman. The original line, delivered with raw emotion in the studio version, goes, "When they're trying to get to you, baby, I'll be the fighter." It's a promise of protection, a declaration of unwavering support that many fans long associated with Urban's early days of romance with Kidman, when love felt invincible and the world seemed conquerable together. But on this night, under the glow of stage lights and the watchful eyes of a rapt audience, Urban sang instead, "When they're trying to get to you, Maggie, I'll be your guitar player." The pivot wasn't lost on anyone, least of all the rising star he name-dropped, Maggie Baugh, a 25-year-old phenom whose fresh voice and fiddle prowess are carving out a space in Nashville's competitive scene. Baugh, clearly thrilled by the shout-out, captured the moment on her Instagram, posting a clip with the caption, "Did he just say that?" Her words, a mix of disbelief and delight, encapsulated the electric surprise that rippled through the crowd and beyond, turning a simple lyric tweak into a viral sensation. To fully appreciate the weight of this alteration, one must delve into the song's origins and the man behind the music. The Fighter, the lead single from Urban's 2016 album Ripcord, was born from a place of profound gratitude and romantic fortitude. Co-written by Ross Copperman, John Knight, and Osborne Brothers, it arrived at a pivotal juncture in Urban's life. By then he and Kidman had been married for a decade, their union a beacon of stability in the often turbulent worlds of Hollywood and country music. The track's narrative of standing as a shield against life's adversities mirrored Urban's own journey with Kidman, who had supported him through his battles with addiction in the early 2000s, a period when cocaine and painkillers nearly derailed his career. Urban has often spoken candidly about those dark days, crediting Kidman's tough love and intervention as the lifeline that pulled him back. She flew to Nashville in 2006, just months after their wedding, to confront him about his substance abuse, an act of fierce devotion that became the foundation of their partnership. In interviews, Urban described the song as an homage to that unbreakable bond, with the fighter imagery evoking not just romantic defense but the shared resilience that had weathered storms. Carrie Underwood's powerhouse vocals added a layer of female empowerment, making it a duet that resonated with couples everywhere. The song peaked at number 7 on the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart, earning platinum certification and becoming a staple in Urban's live sets, a crowd pleaser that invited sing-alongs and swayed lighters in arenas from Madison Square Garden to the Bridgestone Arena. Fast forward to 2025, and the landscape of Urban's life has shifted dramatically. On September 30th, Kidman filed for divorce after 19 years of marriage, citing irreconcilable differences in a petition that listed the separation date as the day of filing itself. The news sent shockwaves through entertainment circles, a union once hailed as Hollywood's golden couple, now dissolving amid whispers of emotional distance and unspoken fractures. Insiders revealed that the couple had been privately navigating their split for months, with a detailed parenting plan for their 2 daughters, Sunday Rose, 17, and Faith Margaret, 14. Signed off on August 29 by Urban and September 6 by Kidman. This preemptive agreement, emphasizing joint custody, therapy sessions and co-parenting harmony, spoke volumes about their commitment to shielding their children from the fallout. Yet, the divorce filing was just the public punctuation to a story that had been unfolding in private for some time. Reports emerged of growing apart, exacerbated by demanding schedules. Kidman's globe-trotting for projects like the HBO series Expats and her critically acclaimed turn in Baby Girl, contrasted with Urban's relentless touring and studio commitments. Their once synced lives, red carpets arm-in-arm family vacations in Australia, had devolved into parallel paths, with Nashville's Music Row and Sydney's Harbors feeling worlds apart. Enter the lyric change, a seemingly innocuous ad-lib that landed like a mic drop in the context of this unraveling. By referencing Maggie Baugh, Urban wasn't just improvising. He was signaling a new chapter, one where mentorship and musical kinship take center stage over marital metaphor. Baugh, who burst onto the scene with her 2023 single Wishful Drinking, represents the next wave of country talent. Blonde ambition meets bluegrass roots, with a voice that channels both Dolly Parton's sass and Casey Musgrave's introspection. Signed to Dreamcatcher Entertainment, she's collaborated with heavyweights like Jake Owen and opened for Luke Combs, but Urban's nod elevates her trajectory exponentially. Their connection traces back to Nashville's tight-knit songwriter circles. Urban, a veteran picker known for his electric guitar wizardry, has long championed emerging artists through his All for the Hall Foundation and informal jam sessions. Sources close to the pair describe late-night studio hangs where Urban's Telecaster duels Baw's fiddle, sparks of creative chemistry that feel more like father-daughter jamming than anything romantic. Yet, in the post-divorce gossip vacuum, the shoutout fueled flames. Social media erupted with memes juxtaposing the old lyric with clips of Urban and Baw sharing a laugh on stage, hashtags like hashtag Keith's New Fighter trending alongside fan theories ranging from platonic collab to scandalous affair. This moment isn't isolated. It's emblematic of Urban's artistic evolution, a man who's always worn his heart on his sleeve, quite literally with tattoos chronicling his life's milestones. From his debut album Keith Urban in 1991, which scraped the charts with Only You Can Love Me This Way, to the genre-bending Fuse in 2013 that snagged a Grammy for Best Country Album, Urban has thrived on reinvention. Post-Kidman expect that to accelerate. Whispers abound of a duets album with Baw in the works, tracks blending his pop country polish with her traditional twang. Imagine or reimagined The Fighter as their opener with Baw harmonizing on the bridge. Urban's live shows, already legendary for their high-energy solos and audience interactions, could incorporate more guest spots, turning concerts into launch pads for the next generation. Critics praise this as healthy boundary setting. After all, country music is littered with cautionary tales of stars blurring lines between muse and paramour, from Johnny Cash's turbulent tango with June Carter to more recent tabloid fodder.